What up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of the Witness Gang, to join the Witness Nation. Now let's get into this, shall we? Hello, you guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be.
I'm Whitney. Keep it cute, get the boot.
Your girl, as whack as she is in all her glory, was in the New York Times. Disclaimer, this platform discusses any and all information that has been made known to the public in any way. I am not a journalist. I am a commentator. The information, however, is all alleged, but the commentary is very real.
What the hell is wrong with you people? Every famous nigga that gets arrested is not Nelson Mandela? Yes, the government conspires to put a lot of innocent black men in jail on fallacious charges. But R.Kelly is not one of those men. We all know the nigga can sing. But what happened to standards? What happened to bare minimums? You a fan of R.Kelly? You want to help R.Kelly? Then get some counseling for R.Kelly. Introduce him to some older women. Hide his camcorder. But don't pretend like the man is a hero.
All right, you guys, welcome back to another installation of R.Kelly Tales, okay? Because over here at Whitney DTV, we're about evidence over emotions.
What a Witness Nation. Now, you know we're super sleuths over here. We all about the facts. Evidence over emotions. Let's see what we've discovered.
All right, you guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you guys are tuning into this particular video. If you're in the premiere of it, hey, everybody in the chat, okay? This is a pre-record. I got to do this week, okay? But welcome, okay? Place your city, indoor state in the chat so I can see where you guys are tuning in from, and make sure that you keep it cute or you will get the boot, okay? Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Like this video and share this video, okay? Now, to join the channel, you can do so by clicking out of the chat and pressing that join button, and you'll be able to see the membership, all right? Or you can look for the link in the description box, okay? Now, if you want to support me on a monetary basis, excuse me, you can do so by sending me a super chat at this present time, or you can send me a cash app at Whitney DTV 87. All right. Now, this material is protected by Fair Use Clause of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowing the rebroadcast of copyrighted materials for the purpose of commentary, entertainment, and education. And to be quite frank and honest with you, we're going to be diving in a little bit of all of three of those, okay? But make sure that you let me know what you guys think about this information by engaging in the chat and leaving your comments, okay? All right, without further ado, okay, we are going to be discussing, oh my gosh, we're going to be discussing, hold on, we're going to be actually bouncing between Illinois, y'all, and New York, right? Interesting enough. So, like I said, this actually came in on yesterday, and I do apologize for me being late, but I have a fashion show that I'm planning for this weekend, and my focus is on that, as well as baby girl went back to school on today. So I do apologize. Not for nothing, y'all. We have some stuff that we have to get into, and I'm not going to hold you guys much longer. What I'm going to do here is going to share my screen. We're going to go ahead and get into what is going on. Motion for production of investigative materials was submitted by Jennifer Bone-Jean, okay? And this is what it reads, child, okay? And then we're actually going to see what the government stated in regards to this, okay? Let's see what she is alleging, okay? Let me get myself off of the screen so you can see it in its entirety, okay? All right. Defendant Kelly's motion for production of investigative materials developed in connection with DOJ FBI investigation of a BOP officer, okay, who stole defendants' confidential prison records communications, including privileged attorney-client communications, okay? So it goes on to say the following. Now comes Robert S. Kelly, defendant by and through his counsel, Jennifer Bonjean, respectfully moves this court for an order commanding the United States Attorney's Office to produce materials prepared in connection with the government's alleged investigation into Bureau of Prison, BOP, officers who accessed and stole defendants' confidential prison records and communications, including attorney-client communications, communications that were sequentially shared, stole to a blogger who sold that material to unknown numbers of government witness. Yikes. So, y'all, I'm thinking this is the whole information that Tasha K was involved with, you guys. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. This is what Tasha K was, in the newspaper for. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I actually spoke on it. You know what I'm saying? Remember, she was in trouble with the feds or whatever the case may be. So, wow, interesting. Defendant has a good faith base to believe that the stolen information was also provided to a government informant who may have shared said information with government witnesses at the behest of the government. Since such information developed during this investigation might constitute impeachment evidence, the government should produce it personated to Brandy versus Maryland and its progeny. While defendant was detained in the Chicago MCC between July 15, 2019 through January 8, 2020, access logs show that 60 BOP employees accessed defendant confidential records. One such BOP employee accessed defendant's records 153 times, even though the employee was not assigned to the MCC. Wow. Okay. And then here goes a link. Okay. Oh, wow, baby. They got the links and everything. Good job, Bojangles. She got the link and everything. Oh, child. Let me, see. Get rid of all of this. All right. So this is the link right here. Info to blogger. Let's see if Tasha K is in here anywhere. Let's see. Yep. What I tell y'all. Tasha K. Says right here that prosecutors saw a judge permission in February 2020 to search the employee's computer following a report to the BOP's Office of Internal Affairs that blogger Tasha K has shared information that was available to BOP employees. That's according to an affidavit written by a special agent with the Justice Department's Office of the Inspector General. Yikes. See if we can go back to that page. Yes. Okay. Wow. Yep. We knew it was Tasha K. Trifling behind. All right. It goes on to say, information from those records, including defendants' visitation list and email communications, including attorney-client communications, were provided to a YouTube blogger named Tasha K. On information and belief, Tasha K shared those stolen communications with government witnesses with an alleged government informant who was under federal indictment at the time the information was stolen. The United States Attorney's Office commenced an investigation into the incident that resulted in the defendant's communications being stolen and shared with untold individuals. Apparently, the U.S. Attorney's Office saw a search warrant for the computer used by the BOP employee, United States versus HP desktop computer 20 MC 148. The application and affidavit in search of the search warrant has been sealed and is not available for public review. Defendant has never seen the search warrant application and supporting affidavits. The investigation does not seem to have resulted in any arrest, even though it seems straightforward that at least one BOP officer engaged in official misconduct by accessing unauthorized records and selling those records with third parties. Defendant has learned that his email communications, including communications with his attorneys and third parties, were shared with potential government witnesses, either in this case or the EDNY prosecution. If such information was shared with government employees by the government or is agents for the purpose of influencing testimony, and or a third-party government informant used the information to influence government testimony, such evidence would constitute exculpatory material to which the defendant is entitled. Defendant must be afforded the opportunity to discover facts that may be used to discredit government witnesses and or show bias and motive on the part of government witnesses. It is also highly suspicious that no indictment resulted from this clear act of official misconduct amongst other federal crimes. Defendant is entitled to discover who was interviewed as part of the investigation, that information was stolen, whether it included in attorney-client phone calls or communications, and whether such information was shared with prosecutors, their agents, or government witnesses. Therefore, defendant seeks an order from this court commanding the U.S. Attorney's Office to produce the information. Respectfully submitted, Jennifer Bone-Jangles. Okay, now here's the thing. The government did respond, okay, but nothing that we are privy to. Their response came in later that day, and they objected to the president's investigation report by U.S. as to Robert Sylvester Kelly, okay, it says government's response to the defendant's objections filed with the probation department on April 19th of 2022. Okay. So, yeah. So, okay. What I was going to say in regards to everything is that, again, Jennifer has nothing. So she's really just doing what she's supposed to be doing. She's doing her job. She's combing through everything and trying to find any means by necessary to prolong this August 1st trial, right? And we've heard, from Tasha K, admittedly say that she did get the information from somebody that was there. This person allegedly, supposedly, was retired, which would make sense as to why, we heard that they weren't even, assigned to this particular area of MCC, So that is interesting as to why there was no arrest made or anything like that. I mean, I would have to agree with Bonjean with that. That's quite interesting because Tasha K is still free on a lot of things, getting away with a lot of different things. So I'm very interested to see how this unfolds, where this goes from here. As we know, we are still full steam ahead to the sentencing that is going to take place on June 15th. A lot of people are saying the 16th. No, it is the 15th now. It got changed here recently. It got rescheduled, okay, to June 15th, all right? And then we still have the Illinois sentencing scheduled for August 1st. So yeah, she's just trying to, again, throw everything to the wall to hopefully have something stick even when it comes to this Illinois trial. We are still waiting to hear from Judge Donnelly and her ruling in regards to this appeal. Nothing has been updated. But you guys know that I will keep you guys surely abreast as to any update that comes forward when it comes to R. Kelly and these trials, okay? Not for nothing, I am still in the process of piecing together the road to sentencing for R.Kelly, getting you guys update to the appeal process up to where we are now, up until we go to the sentencing scheduled for next month. Okay. In the meantime, in between time, I will be back with you guys on tonight for another episode of They Called Him Daddy Too. Yes. So same bat place, 7:30 is the bat time. Tune in for a live reading as we continue the transcript reading of Lewis, okay? One of the John Does that was presented on trial that nobody's talking about, you know what I'm saying? A lot of similarities to a few of the Jane Does, but not for nothing, they called him daddy as well, and men are sexually abused by the minute and they don't have a voice. So this is one reason as to why I wanted to do this series in part. And then also just because like enough with y'all acting as if he didn't mess around with little boys, because it wasn't just girls, it was little boys, but he kind of treated the little boys a lot bit better than he did the girls. Okay, not for nothing, you guys. I will see you guys later. Be blessed.
Don't you just love trolls? Said no one ever. What if I told you I know how to minimize, virtually erase your channel trolls? Yeah, that's right. Hi, I'm Whitney D of Whitney D TV, and with my two-step process, get your trolls under your thumb. What does trolling mean? To antagonize others online by deliberately posting inflammatory, irrelevant, or offensive comments, or other disruptive content. Trolls engage in the most outrageous and offensive behavior possible, all the better to troll you with. As a content creator myself, I dealt with trolling head on into the start of my YouTube career, and it was devastating. As time went on, however, I discovered settings and controls that helped me minimize and virtually erase trolling, and I loved it. Doing these easy steps changed everything. Click the link below to get my ebook on how to stop trolling.
Y'all killing me with this. I can't help it. Robert. I can't help it. Dos delincuentes. You're killing me, man. This ain't not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment.
Man, y'all killing me with this. Y'all killing me with this. Y'all killing me with this. Y'all killing me. Y'all trying to kill me. Y'all killing me with this. Y'all killing me with this. Y'all killing me with this. Y'all killing me with killing me, man. Trying to kill me. Killing me, man. Trying to kill me. You don't want to believe it. Trying to kill me. Killing me, man. Trying to kill me. I hope this camera keep going. Stupid R.Kelly. Fight for my life. Stupid R.Kelly. Do it. Stupid R.Kelly. Fight for my life. Stupid R.Kelly. Do it.
I'm Whitney. Keep it cute or get the boot.